are you? I hope you all are doing great today. My name is Renu Rathi and today we will be learning a very interesting and a very relatable topic, that is division. Now, in this chapter, we will learn about, let us do what we have done in the earlier classes. Then we will learn division as a sharing, long division, division as continuous subtraction, some properties of division, division of 4-digit number by 1 digit, division of 3-digit number by 1 digit, division with remainder, without remainder, with regrouping, and division by 10 and some problems on division. Now let's start with, let us do. Ravi and his friends were going to watch a football match being played between their school and Priya's school. There were 20 of them and they went by bicycles. 2 friends went in each bicycle. At the hole, they met Priya and their friends. That means what we have told, Ravi and his friends, they went for a football match and 2 friends on each bicycle. At the hole, they met at Priya and their friends. Now what we have to tell, that how many bicycles did you need? It is 20 divided by 2. Can you find out? It is 10. Now let's start with the division as a continuous subtraction. Division is a process of sharing. Remember, division is repeated subtraction. For example, how many times do we subtract 3 from 12 to get 0? That is 1 time 9, 9 minus 3 is 6, 6 minus 3 is 3 and 3 minus 3 is 0. That means first time, second time, third time and in the fourth time we get 0. So we can subtract 3 from 12, 2 times get 0, 4 3s. In other words, we can say that 12 divided by 3, that is equals to 4, and it is called the division fact. Now 12 is the dividend, 3 is the divisor and 4 is our quotient. Now let's look at example number 2. We have to show division as a repeated subtraction by dividing 30 minus 5. Now 30 minus 5, 25, minus 5, 20, 20 minus 5, 15, minus 5, 10, minus 5, 5, 5 minus 5 is 0. So 6 times we have to subtract, that means 30 divided by 5 is equals to 6. Now division as sharing. Let's look at example number 1. We have to know that division is sharing a number equally among many. Now 15 apples among 5 persons, that means total number of apple is 15 and total number of person is 5. So 15 divided by 5, that is equals to 3. So number of apple to be shared among each person is 3. Now total number of ice cream is, what we have told, is 18 and number of children is 6. That means each children will get 3 ice cream. Now here is a quick division fact, that 7 5s are 35 and division facts of this is 35 divided by 7 is 5 and 35 divided by 5 is 7. So every multiplication fact has 2 division facts. Now let's look at example number 2. Divide 15 toffees equally among 3 girls. Number of girls is 3. Total number of toffees is 15. Number of toffees for each girl is 5. Now let's start with exercise 6.1. In the first part, what we have told, that we have to divide the following using continuous subtraction and fill the OMR sheet. Now 16 minus 4, 12, minus 4, 8 minus 4 and 4 minus 4, that means very good 4, and the correct answer is second. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now in this one we have to write the dividend, divisor and quotient in each case. So this is our dividend, this is our divisor and this is our quotient. That's how you can complete the remaining parts. In the next one, we have to divide by repeated subtraction and find their quotient in each case. 36 divided by 9 is equals to, very good, 4 is our correct answer. That's how you can complete the remaining parts. Now in the next one, draw equal number of balloons in the boxes given below. We have to draw all the equal number of boxes in the given boxes. So here are 4 plus 4 plus 8 and 4 12. That's how you can draw these. Total number of balloons is, very good, 12. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now in the next one, we have to write two division facts for each of the following. 6 8s are 48, that means 48 divided by 8 is equals to 6 and 48 divided by 6 is equals to 8. That's how you can complete the remaining parts. Now next is our properties of division. Now subtract 1 repeatedly from 3, that means 3 minus 1 one time, second time and third time. After the third time we get 0, that means we can subtract 1 repeatedly for 3 times. Similarly, 3 divided by 1 is 3. When we divide any number by 1, then 1 divide every number exactly and the quotient is the same number itself. Now next rule says that when we subtract 5 from 5, that means 5 minus 5 is 0 in the one time itself. 9 divided by 9 is also. So every number except 0 divide itself exactly and the quotient will always remain same, that is 1. Third rule says that subtract 0 repeatedly from 5. So when we subtract 0 repeatedly from 5, whether one time, 2 times, 3 times or as many times as you want, we will get the difference same. That means similarly, if we subtract 0 from 4 repeatedly, we always get the difference 4. That exactly means that we cannot divide any number by 0. So now can we subtract 5 from 0? No, we can't. It is not possible. Division by any number other than 0, the quotient is always remain 0. Now let's start with exercise 6.2. First part, we have to fill in the box. 96 divided by 1 is 96. In the next one, we have to match the column. 219 divided by 219 is very good. 1/5 option is our correct answer. Now let's start with long division. In example number 5, we have to divide 42 by 2. So firstly, what we will do? The dividend is 42 and we have to divide 4 tens by 2. That means we will write 2 in the tens place of the quotient here like this, and then we will write the product 4 among it, and then 4 minus 4 is 0. Then we will bring down this 2 here, then 2 ones are 2 and 2 minus 2 is 0. So 42 divided by 2 is 21. Now next is our dividing 3-digit number by 1 digit. Now we have to divide 3-digit number by 1 digit with the help of examples. Let's understand it better. Now in example number 6, what we have told that we have to divide 426 by 2. So firstly we will divide 4 hundreds by 2, that is equals to 0. Then we will write 2 tens by 2. Here also again we get 0. Then we will divide 6 ones by 2, that is 2 threes are 6, and the answer we get is 0 and the quotient is 230. Similarly, we have to divide 609 by 3 in the example number 7. Firstly, divide 600s by 3. After that, we will divide 0 tens by 3, and after that we will divide 9 ones by 3, that is 3 threes are 9. Remainder is 0 and quotient is 203. Now let's start with how we can verify whether our answer is correct or not. So always remember, you can verify your answer. Divisor into quotient is equals to dividend. That means this is our divisor, this is quotient. When you multiply both of them, if the answer is dividend, that means our verified answer is correct. Now for example, in example number 8, we have to divide this term. So 600 divided by 2, that is 3. Again when we multiply it by it will be 0. When we divide it by once, again 0. So the quotient is 300. Now let's start with exercise 6.3. In the first part, we have to divide it using long division, that is 38 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2, 1, 8, 2 nines are 18, 0. So 19 is our quotient. That's how you have to solve the remaining part. Similarly, we have to divide it and verify our answer. So when we divide it, the answer will be 111, and for verifying it, 111 multiplied by 3 is equals to 333, and yes, our answer is correct. That's how you can solve the remaining parts. Now in the next one, we have to match the columns. 126 divided by 3 we get, very good, that is 42. That's how you can solve the remaining part. We have to divide 4-digit number by 1 digit. The method of dividing a 4-digit number by 1 digit is always the same as how we divide 3 digit by a 1 digit. Now let's start with example number 9. We have to divide these terms. So we will start with the step 1. Firstly we will divide 2000s by 2, that is 1. Then 800s by 2, that is 8 divided by 2 is 2 4s are 8, then again 0. After that we will divide 6 tens by 2, that is 6 minus 6 0, then 4 ones by 2, then the quotient we get is 1432. Now let's start with the division with the remainder. That means when we divide any number we get something as our remainder. Let's understand it better with the help of example number 10. We have to divide 98 by 3. We will start with the tens column. When we start with the tens, 9 divided by 3, that is 0, nothing is left. Then 3 2s are 6, and here we get our remainder as 2 and our quotient is 32. Now if a number does not divide exactly, then write the remainder at the end. That means if a number when we dividing is not exactly divisible, then we have our something that is called remainder. Always remember, dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now let's start with example number 11. We have to divide this number by 3. So when we divide it by 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, again 3 2s are 6, and the remainder we get is 1, and the quotient we get is 232. Now let's start with exercise 6.4. In the first part we have to divide the following. So here we get 6 divided by 3 5s, 6 5s are 30, 0, again 0, 6, 1s 6, so 501 is the correct answer. Similarly in the next one we have to find the quotient and remainder, that is 8 7s are 56, so quotient is 7 and remainder is 65 minus 56, that is 12, 13, 14, 15 minus 6, that is 9 is our remainder. That's how you can solve the remaining part. Now in the next one we have to match the column. So here 2 3s are 6, 2 1s are 2 and 2 9s are 18. So fourth one is our correct answer. That's how you can solve the remaining parts. Now let's start with division with regrouping. In example number 12 we have to divide 56 by 12. So when we divide 5 tens by 2, that is 2 4s are 8, 1, then 2 8s are 16, so the answer is 0 and our quotient we get is 28. Now here what we have done, we have write 2 in the quotient, then again we have subtract 4 minus 1 as a remainder, then we bring down the 6, and after that 6 divided by 2 is 8, then we write 8 in the quotient and our quotient is 28 and there is no remainder. Now let's start with example number 13. We have to divide 692 by 9. So we will start with the 100, that is 63. Now 6 is less than 9, so our divisor we will take 69 as a dividend, and 69 minus 63, that is 6. Then again, then our remainder we get is 68 and our quotient is 76. Now always remember how we can verify our answer. If we have to verify our answer, then dividend is always equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Now put this value in this, and if our answer is equals to, when we solve this quotient, remainder and divisor terms, if our answer is equals to the dividend, which is 692 and which is also our correct answer, that means our answer is correct and we have verified our answer very carefully. Now let's look at division by 10. In example number 14 we have to divide 75 by 10. Here the quotient is 7 and the remainder is 5. Digits in one place is always the remainder and digit in the tens place is always the quotient. Similarly in example number 15, when we divide it, quotient is 64 and remainder is 9, as the last term is always a remainder and the rest of the digits is always a quotient. Let's start with exercise 6.5. In the first part, we have to find the quotient and remainder, and we have to verify the answers also. So in the first one, when we divide 3 by 284, that is 3 9s are 27, 3 4s are 12. So 2 is our remainder and 94 is our quotient, and when you multiply it, you will get 284 as our dividend. Now in the next one, we have to find the quotient and remainder. Here quotient is very good 7 and remainder is very good 5. That's how you can solve the remaining parts. In the next one, we have to fill the box without actual division. So when we divide, the quotient is very good, that is 45, and the remainder is 3. That's how you can complete the remaining part. Now let's start with problems on division. In example number 16, if 6 toffees can be packed in one packet, how many packets are needed to pack 30 toffees? That means we will divide 30 toffees by 6 and we get 5 packets to be needed. Similarly, in example number 17, the product of two numbers is 48. If one of them is 8, find the other number. That means we will divide one number by the second, that is 6 is our other number. Now let's look at example number 18. Now in example number 18, a cycle dealer bought 5 cycles for 5,965. We have to find the price of one cycle. That means we will divide this number by 5. 5 ones are 5. Then 5 ones 5. 4 is our remainder. Then again 5 nines are 45. 1 is our remainder. Then 5 threes are 15. That means price of one cycle is 1193. Now in example number 19, 9,381 mangoes are placed in 3 boxes. How many mangoes are packed in a box? We will divide this number by 3, and after dividing it, we get our answer as 3,127 mangoes are packed in one box. Now let's start with exercise 6.6. In the first part, we have told that a mother distributed 960 rupees equally among 4 children. How many rupees did each child get? That means we will divide 4 by 960. So 4 2s are 8, 1 6, 4 4s are 16, 0 0. So that means 240 rupees each child will get. That's how you can solve the remaining parts. Now next is our think tank. In the first part, we have to take the correct option. Dash divides every number exactly and the quotient is the number itself. Very good, that is 1. That's how we can complete the remaining part. Now in the next one, we have to fill in the blanks. What divided by 3 equals to 111? Very good, 333. Now next one is, we have to match the following. Which number divided by 0 divided by 792 is fourth option, that is 0. Now next is our maths puzzle. We have to solve this puzzle. When we do the across column, we have said that 162 divided by 9. That means 9 ones are 9 and 162 divided by 9, 9 ones are 9. That means 16, 12 plus 4, 16 minus 9, that is 7, and 9 8s are 72. So we will put 18 in the across one column. That's how you have to complete this puzzle. Now next is our activity zone. We have to color the picture with the coding color. Now here you have to color, if the answer is 8, you have to color the code red. Now here answer is 7 8s are 56. So now our answer is 8, and if our code is 8, that means we have to color the red one. So where is 8? Here is 8, and we will color the red color here. In this heart, you have to color this red color. That's how you have to complete this task. Now next is our mental maths. How many weeks are there in a year? 365. When you divide 365 by 7, that is 52 around weeks are there. That's how you have to complete the remaining part. Now I hope you have understood the chapter pretty well. You just have to practice exercise questions and don't forget to revise this topic again.